Ruby couldn't help to imagine what the hybrids would look like. She then shivered a little bit. Ugh. Just thinking about them sends chills down my spine. I know, right? People are just so weird. Your kind is so weird. I know. To be honest, I think I am having the same issues you are. Wait, seriously? Yeah, most people are shipping me with Weiss. I just see her as a close friend. Oh. Ew. What, you're not a fan of gay relationships? No, I just find them very strange and very weird. Like, a guy dating a guy, that's just messed up. First of all, you can't even get anything out of it. I mean, what's the point? And girls dating girls? Ugh. That's just even more weirder than guys and guys. I honestly prefer a guy dating a girl. At least you get something out of that relationship. Huh, I see your point. So what do you think? I know you don't like Mothra, but let me talk to my mom real quick. Can I come with you? If you want, you can. Plus, I think my mom deserves to get to know her future daughter-in-law. Oh, yeah. Wait, I thought you and Mothra do get along quite well. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Oh. Are there any good times when you and her got along? Yes. Well, unless you're asking me about one particular Mothra. And which Mothra are you referring to? Well, do you remember that I mentioned that there was a Mothra who helped me in 2004? Yeah? What about it? What about that Mothra? That's the Mothra that has a problem with me. Oh. I see. Junior and Ruby entered to Gorgiern's room. Junior explained everything. Son, I know that you and that Mothra don't get along quite well. And I can tell that you and the other Mothra got along quite well. But now is not the time to be hating each other. Now that King Ghidorah's back, now is the time to reunite and fight together, not against each other. It's bad enough that Ironwood betrayed you guys, basically. You had Salem and Space Godzilla to worry about. You're right, Mom. It was bad enough that we had those three to worry about, but now that King Ghidorah's back, things are just getting worse. Alright, I'll call her. But if she says one weird thing, how she's quote-unquote queen of the monsters, I'm ending her life. Right there and then. Right there and there. And I could just call the other one that I actually like. Or you could just call both of them. You know what? it'll be great to have both Mothras. At least I can have one that I actually prefer as my friend. And the other one, she can go crap herself for all I care. Alright, let's just get this thing over with. Junior called both Mothras and they were on their way. Despite that the other one didn't like Junior quite well, she couldn't help to agree that the fact that now is not the best time to fight each other. Now's the time to fight with each other instead of against each other. So, Ruby, what's your plan? I still tend to warn the whole world, but Yang is just against it. About evacuating Mantle. I'm gonna talk some sense into her. Not gonna not gonna beat her up. Just gonna try to talk some sense into her. Alright, Goji. Alright, Mom, if you need anything, just call me. Alright, son. So, Ruby. Yeah? Hey, Miss Gorgiran? You can just call me Gorgiran. What do you think about my son? Well, while Ruby was getting to know Gorgiran a bit better, Junior left to go track down on Yang. Didn't take him long to find her. When Yang noticed that she wasn't alone, she turned around and saw Junior. Yang? Junior? So, still against your little sister's plans. I should have known you'll be supporting her. Hey, I would have been supporting you if you didn't break up with me. You're always supporting your sister's leadership, and yet, this time, you're just against it. You think I want to go against my sister's plans? Of course I loved and supported her plans. As much as I like my sister being leader, I think she's doing a pointless plan. Considering you're doing a pointless plan. Excuse me? You know that the general is searching for you guys. It's best if we warn the entire world of what's going on right now. The whole world needs to know that Salem and Space Godzilla and the General are no longer a threat. King Ghidorah is. Of course you'll bring him into it. It's true, Yang. For record, I was supporting your plan. Yang then fell quiet. But, by the way, Ruby told me that you punched her. I always feel like I want to punch you back. So that way you and her can be even. Because you know that I'm going to be there for her till the very end. And unlike you, I support the one I love instead of going against her. I'm not going against her. Then why are you not supporting her plan instead? Why are you not saying that she's right? Or it's because you're afraid about what happened before it's going to happen again. The reason why you lost your arm in the first place was because you got outsmarted. You were blinded by rage, and that is why you lost your arm. Sometimes you don't think, you just act. I think sometimes. Not all the time, but at least I do some thinking. You, on the other hand, you just go on ahead and rush. You go get things done without even thinking on how dangerous the plan could be, or how dangerous the mission could be. That's the one thing that I found very annoying. Plus, may I point out to the fact that you called Blake a coward. Said that she had no reason of running away, and that you preferred her to be gone. Yane's eyes turned red. She gave Junior a death glare. Please. My death glare is more intimidating than yours, kid. And if you're looking for a fight, I'm looking forward for one. Sounds like you. I didn't lose faith in those that I love. Yang was stunned about what Junior just said. You chose to push your mom away. You chose to push me away. You chose to push everyone away. Because deep down, I could tell one thing. That you hate to admit it, but you can't do anything without our help. You are not a beta. You are an omega within this pack. That's how I see it. You're an omega seeking comfort. You may be strong, yes, but you're also weak. Instead of thinking the right thing. I loved you so much that I was looking forward on marrying you, but I guess not. This was way before I ended up with Ruby and Blake. And want to know something else? The reason why I had those dreams in the first place was because I saw the future. I was married to Ruby. We had kids. I kept this a secret from you because I didn't want you to freak out and going on rage mode on your little sister. And when you weren't there for me, Ruby was. As much as I wanted to be with Ruby, I wanted to continue on practicing to be a good boyfriend. And I still love you, but not the same way anymore. The same way that I used to love you is gone. And you have no one to blame but yourself. And I'm not sorry about the things I said. You can go do whatever you want to do. But I'm gonna make sure that my girlfriend does the right thing. And if you want to help, find your own way. I'm helping us. Because I'm done.